All right, YouTube, I'm gonna do a little video on this EHANCE Pro Gaming Mouse Bungee. Now, I bought this because I wanted to place my computer in a different location, and the mouse cord wouldn't reach, so I got an extension, but I figured, hey, I'm gonna get this to have a little USBs here instead of having cords run all around to my computer. But this thing's got several different lighting features there. You can see them on the bottom. You got blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, and then a rainbow color, which fluctuates kind of like a little heartbeat. But they're only 2.0 USBs, but it still, hooks up to most stuff. And then the warranty on it is a 1-year manufacturer's warranty, but if you fill out the card, or get online and fill out the information, you can get 3-year out of it, which I guess is not too bad. But I have a few issues being which mouse I have. I just got the standard CyberPire mouse, but the bungee itself, it does what it's supposed to. My complaint is it don't hold my mouse cord. It just slides right on in and out. If I pull too far, you can see it's just moving in and out. So maybe a braided cable would work very, very well. Well, you can see mine, it just moves around in there. So it really only helps side to side. Like I said, I didn't buy it to have the bungee effect. I guess you could actually take the bungee off of it and just use it as a USB hub, and then it's lighted. But another complaint that I would have is the USB micro cable that they give me. It is braided, but it is very short, so I have to hook it up to the front of my computer. And I have an extension. I tried to get the extension to work, but it will not recognize this bungee here. The mouse just tries to find connection, and it don't seem to get connection. So that's probably my bad on the end of the extension. I've had the extension for a long time, so I guess you could upgrade and get a longer micro USB. But like I said, this thing's pretty neat. It seems decently put together for 20 bucks. I mean, you can't beat it. Like I said, you got 4 ports. You got 1, 2, 3, and then one over here on this side where I got the mouse connected. So if anything, you could take off the bungee piece and use it as just a USB hookup, so that way you don't have to have everything run to the back of your computer. Or what's the thing? I got 8 USB hookups on this computer, but I needed them out here somewhere to get away. So the different lighting features, like I said, it's in rainbow now. Then you got your blue, your purple, red, yellow, orange, yellow, green, and then back to the heartbeat with the rainbow colors. You got 4 little lighted areas. One's here in the back. Each one of the long stands here has a light on it, and one on the bottom. The bungee itself is a spring, which I kind of like that better than I do the rubber. Like I said, it's super responsive. If you got it set up right, you kind of want to get it set up to where, of course I got my mouse turned sideways, but all 4 corners would respond to the mouse. And like I said, mine don't work because of my cord for the CyberPire mouse is way too skinny. Now they do give you a rubber band that can go around and hold it up here, but I put it down here because mine was this would just slip out both sides. And so for the time being, it's going to be on the bottom. Like I said, it's kind of a neat little ordeal. I don't know how many people use bungees, but just cable management. I wanted to get up all these cables off the desk. This seems to do the trick. I said this thing seems to be pretty neat for a USB extension for 20 bucks. I mean, it's lighted. It kind of looks neat. But the 2 complaints, definitely my cord, which that could be on my end. Most people would probably have a better gaming mouse. Mine's just standard with the computer. And the micro USB cable, it's just way too short. So I actually got my screen moved way forward because the cable is in the way. I could move my computer, I guess, but the reason why I put it up there and not down here. But for 20 bucks, like I said, you can't really beat it. I know they have a couple of other versions. I think they got a rubber one that looks like a scorpion, but it only had one light color, and I kind of wanted something that would fluctuate with my computer, you know, because I got different lighting and stuff in it. But that's all I got for now. I wanted to kind of get that out there with the. Gonna need a braided mouse if you want this one to work. I don't have good lighting in here, but this is way too skinny to be in this. I think a braided one, you know, the braided cable's a lot larger. Braided cable fits really tight. You can't, there you go. So yeah, I mean it, you can see braided, you got a braided mouse, this thing's gonna be awesome. But for a standard mouse, I don't think so. Then again, this cable, the cord on my mouse may be skinnier than most mouses. And if you're running wireless, I guess you really don't need it unless you bought it just for the USB factor. And like I said, you can take off the bungee in the back. Well, I said you could, but I can't. Oh, the other thing too is this little stand in the back, or this little notch that's sticking out, interferes with the mouse cord laying there. So that's why mine don't want to lock into place on the bottom. But yeah, that's the EHANCE Pro gaming mouse bungee. If you're gonna go with this and you want to get it away from your computer, you're gonna need a longer micro USB cord to plug it up, and you're gonna have to make sure that it works with this. But it was plug and play, plugged it right in. It registered only with that USB cable though. When I tried to use the extension, it didn't want to register it. But it hooked up, worked fine with the mouse. Like I said, it's super responsive. Pretty good cable management. Keep all your cables out of the way, and 4 extra ports, you know, that's nice to have. And the colors, that's kind of fancy that you can change them. Most of them are one solid color or have features of single colors. This one here does the rainbow. It gets the job done. That's all I got for now. Oh, if you leave it, you turn off your computer, that stays on. So it stays on all the time, as long as it's plugged in. But you can hit and hold and completely turn off the lights. Well, now it's just a USB port with no lights. So if you're in some kind of dorm or a room or something, you don't want light on when you're sleeping, or you just don't want the light on, good deal. And a 3-year warranty, good to go. All right, Godspeed.